Caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Make some noise, fans!
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's Jackson with the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Dallas. George, no good. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gets the three to fall.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Porzingis doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Kicks it out to Jackson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and come on.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Out of bounds.
Powell.
Clippers ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
George outside. There's Jackson with the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic right side. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Back to George. Pass to Ibaka. Wide open.
Sir, Ibaka.
It's good.
Assist from
Ibaka's got 5 now.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic right side. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Powell. And no good. The Clippers trail. To the left wing. Inside. Here's Ibaka. And Kleber over to help. George outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson.
3 points.
George has got his second bucket of the night.
Able to stretch the floor with his shooting, Paul George takes great pride in knocking down those triples.
And Greg, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now Ibaka. The three is up. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Powell outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Powell with a steal. And Powell with the stuff.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Back to Bledsoe. Pass to George. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. The Clippers making a switch here.
Shooting for the Clippers.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
To the middle. Powell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Dwight Powell at the line for 2.
And he drops it first.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's a 5-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all. Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, George. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
3-pointer. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. The floater. Got a hand on it.
Mavericks foul. Frank Ntilikina. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
George outside. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Paul George.
Proving right there he's a team player who wants to get his guys involved. I like seeing George make those
That's
passes.
his first personal foul. Third team foul.
55 seconds left in the second. Porzingis for 3. Up again. It's rebounded by Zubac. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 3. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George, right side. Over Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the games. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Outside Porzingis. Let's go with a three. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
Pass to Powell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Powell's got 7 points.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, B.A. And I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Now here's Doncic. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. It's 9.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's George. Give him 8. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good. 10 points for him.
And George continues to build on his offensive repertoire over time. I mean, if you stay off of him and you give him too much space, he'll burn you for that mistake.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 2. And he makes it. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to man. Here's Ibaka. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. The Mavericks making a switch here.
Substitution for your
Here's George. He's got 10. And here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Here's man. Powell covers. Here's Ibaka. Shoots over Kleber. Ibaka's shot is off.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
It's George on the drive.
Boy, George can really change pace quickly. He's excellent at drawing physical contact.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for the Clippers, Paul George.
Both shots good from the stripe.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Porzingis. To the wing on the left. And the three-pointer goes. Porzingis has got 13.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Porzingis. 13 points in the game. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Off target with the three.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, it's not been the case.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the Clippers, Luke Kennard. Taking
And so he makes both from the line. Drive by Brown. It's Bullock on the wing. Outside Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. Porzingis can't get that one to fall. Kennard outside. Back to George. And George with the jam.
When George starts to heat up like that, it elevates his whole team. They're loving the scoring right now.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and
What has them in front right now?
Mavericks dance team. Come on, man.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And here's Jackson. Kennard outside. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Here's Mann. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to George. Zubac with it. On the wing man. On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Clippers trail.
Mavericks foul.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway.
That's his first
Foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Clippers call timeout.
For the Clippers.
You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Clippers making a switch here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thanks for that, Allie. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. Pass to Bullock. It's Bullock on the wing. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis can't get that one to fall.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Ibaka. From downtown, Porzingis grabs the board.
you kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Clippers making a switch here.
Paul George. Reggie Jackson.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. George left side. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to George. Driving in. And George with the jam.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Outside Porzingis. Rebound by the Clippers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Here's Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And George with the jam.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Jackson on the wing. For three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far. And what a huge performance it was for Kristaps Porzingis.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
For three, George. The Mavericks pull it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Porzingis. Comes up empty down low. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 10-point game. George outside.
Mavericks foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good. And that brings it within single digits.
Paul George.
You know, Paul George is one of the most versatile forwards in the game, and he's in his prime right now. Probably the top two-way player in the league at his position.
Brown. Out to the wing. Back to Kleber. Finished off by Kleber.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd
on track 7 on that Thriller joint. Human nature, who could paint a picture that vivid? We gon' have to vivid, show our true colors. We gon' have to that pivot. Myself over, we the artists that can test it and tipped it. Sessions were gifted, folk turn into sessions with crickets.
And at Naughty or Nice, earn double